them, my bad, y'all just teamed. So that is how they teamed, and here we are today in winter semis right now. So we will see how that goes right here. Bryce been playing a lot more Pokemon Trainer lately. That is who he will go with for game 1. Of course, everyone else going with their standard characters here. It's game 1 on PS2, getting right into it. Interesting matchup. There's going to be a lot of random objects flying around the stage at any given time, I feel like, with this going on. Like blocks and grenades and crap just everywhere. Could be a problem, but we won't touch that. Up tilt right there, going to take the first stock from Frozen. And that is one thing that Snake does have, is a very quick burst kill option. Snake a pretty good doubles character. He can kind of move around, sort of stall out, support his teammate with a lot of different things. And Steve, I actually haven't seen much of Steve in doubles. Personally, I haven't watched a lot of. If I'm being honest, it's been a long time since I've watched doubles outside of these events. So I don't know if any of you guys saw last night, but there was a clip. Actually, it was Winners Finals Game 5 of doubles at Battle of BC. A lot of PGR level players. Winners Finals of a big major, and the game crashed in Game 5. It was a 2v1 situation, so Ken the Sonic was probably about to lose, but literally he gets grabbed by Falco and the game crashes. It's so wacky. I've never seen that before.
What happened?
It was at the Battle of BC Major last night in Winners Finals of doubles. Game 5, the game crashed.
That's actually amazing.
I've seen modded setups on stream, and I've never seen that before.
Wow.
And that was like a basic. Yeah, TurtleChris is going for some crazy setup right there. Also, my friend Matthew Shimbius right here.
It is me. My Ganondorf took a game in doubles bracket.
Let's go.
Today is a good day.
Okay, I see the Ganon.
The Ganondorf.
The fellow streamer here with the golden chick boys.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting. You and your crew have a little something coming up at the end of July, don't you?
We do. So we've got our thing at the end of June, of course, that Don't Jump in the Pool Again. And then after that, we're not going to have that on at the end in July. Instead, we have a Southeastern Regional coming up, the Swamp Rabbit Summit. That's going to be on July 30th at the Greenville Convention Center here in Greenville, South Carolina. So those of you who haven't signed up, be sure to get in there because it's going to be a really good time. We're working on a lot of stuff in the background right now, so we've got some announcements eventually coming out that we'll be sharing. So things should be pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like a fun time, and it'd be nice to have a bigger event right here, though. Right here at CSS, though, Game 1 already going to Frozen and ReadRanger. That was, while you were giving that pitch, there was some wacky stuff happening on the right side of that screen. I saw a shield break. I saw an SD. I don't know what was happening over there.
Bryce is playing in the game. Expect the wackiest of things.
Of course.
We got. I also like how Bryce and Frozen have swapped their tags.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw Frozen was using the rangy tag.
Yeah.
Team battle. Pokemon Trainer.
You ever heard the Brawl announcer say Pokemon Trainer's name?
Oh, it's been a long time.
He's like, Pokemon Trainer.
Pokemon Trainer.
Go.
I remember what the Brawl. I don't remember what the Brawl announcer sounds like anymore. It's been so long. I only remember this announcer for Smash 4 and Ultimate.
Brawl's is pretty good. He has a few funny things. Like for DDD, he says King DDD. Like
yes, I remember that.
He enunciates it. He has good diction, if you will.
Yeah.
King DDD.
Sounds like a guy who would have worked in radio.
Yeah. I think my favorite announcer is like the Smash 64 announcer. When he announces Jigglypuff, he's like, Jigglypuff! Like hypes him up.
He does. He's just happy to be there.
He is.
Mario.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like Donkey Kong! Ice Climbers! Mario! And then Ganondorf. Dr. Mario! Oh, good stock right there from Winty. And we're right back even just like that. Ooh, yeah, the up air. And that's one thing that Ivysaur can kind of do is, you know, you're getting like a juggle situation. He can just kind of come up and be like, you're going to die right now.
I'm going to up air and you're either going to... You're just going to die.
Yeah.
There is no other.
I don't know too much about how Young Link and Steve work in doubles. They both feel like characters that they like to do their little setups and stuff, and it feels like they probably don't work nearly as well in doubles as they would in singles.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, they're not doing horrible here. Definitely. No. Like, their stage presence has been really strong, which is what I would expect from two zoner characters like that.
Yeah.
But between with Squirtle and Snake, that feels like a really strong way to deal with that. Squirtle getting in there and Snake just being a better zoner character.
Squirtle?
Maybe not better than Steve, but
yeah. I guess the one thing Young Link has going for him, and that Squirtle does too, they're very fast, so they can go help out their teammate really quickly. You know,
definitely.
get over there.
And that's what I've been seeing a lot from Bryce whenever he's on Squirtle, and a little bit on Ivysaur, but especially on Squirtle, is whenever he sees something happen to his teammate, he just rushes over. He'll go into that combo and just go over to whatever.
And that's the problem that a lot of characters I think have in doubles. They're just too slow to like make their presence felt as easily.
Exactly.
Right here, Frozen and CJ CJ and Bryce with a nice little lead. Bryce able to get her on the ledge trap right there of TurtleChris.
It was definitely a dangerous ledge trap, but Ivysaur has deceptively high jumps.
Yeah. All right, so right there now, CJ unfortunately takes the early death, and just like that, it's a 2v1. It was looking like a one-stock lead. And all of a sudden,
swap over to Squirtle to make it more difficult to carry out that combo.
Yeah.
That was a very good move. And now back to the Ivysaur. I definitely think his Ivysaur is the strongest character here. He also plays, Bryce also plays
Ivysaur and PM.
Yeah. I imagine that helps a lot too.
The problem though is now you're here, Steve. Like the Young Link can keep you busy. Steve can go mine all of his stuff, and then when Steve touches you, you take 80 and or die. Case in point.
There we go. So we're looking at 1-1 right now, going into Game 3. How do you think this is gonna fall out?
I think CJ and Bryce have been playing well. I think it's just been like just a couple of like mistakes that kind of cause things to go awry. I think if they clean those up, I think they have a good chance of taking it here.
I would agree. I think Bryce has been pretty absent since November, so he's definitely a little rusty. But I'm seeing some of that rust wear away as he's been practicing a little bit here today. So hopefully he can clean that up.
But we will see, though, Winty and TurtleChris doing really well that last game to take advantage of things, keep things close to where that SD, ended up being a massive deal. So
it really was.
Well, we'll see here. Game 3 back to PS2 once again. Man, and it's just funny to see like how much chaos Snake can cause in doubles. Like if if things are getting a little bit dicey, he can just be like, I'm just gonna like blow up half the stage and just reset the situation completely.
That is exactly what Snake can do, especially in doubles with as hectic as it is. Being able to just have that pressure to reset things is really powerful.
Goes high right there to avoid the pressure from Young Link, but was that the bomb?
I think that was the bomb. It was either the bomb or an arrow or something, but
interesting.
Right there at the blast zone, so he wasn't super high, but he was definitely high enough for that to take
I don't think he pulled Nate. I think that was the Young Link bomb.
I'm pretty sure that's what I think it was. Because he was at like 80 at the blast zone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's. I don't care how weak it is. 80 at the blast zone is gonna kill you. With
Yeah.
something.
Bryce right there, not able to read the jump. F smash, and that is going to kill. All right, so just like that, Bryce on his last stock. And this game, night and day right now from the first couple of games we saw.
It was. Bryce accidentally grabbing and down throwing his teammate there. Okay,
Yeah.
he's going to close out that stock.
It does close out that stock, but Winty and TurtleChris.
That's the first stock on blue side. So
Yeah.
that's not a situation you want to be in.
Yeah, Winty and TurtleChris just playing really well. They've adapted to something, it feels like, between those last two games.
Oh my gosh, the up B into the down air.
Just says, go right into that anvil right now, please, if you can.
Oh my gosh, CJ and Bryce both on their last stocks now.
The awareness right there to know to hold down and then like into the into the anvil.
I caught the end of that first game, and it looked like they were putting on some really good performances here, but I guess Winty and TurtleChris just...
They turned it on.
They adapted well. The classic commentator term, they adapted.
Of course. But still, though, Bryce and CJ are in the Snake, a character he can live for a while and he can kind of stall out. So, but gonna have to make something happen. Down throw, maybe looking for up B right there, but quite maybe out of percent.
Bryce is putting in a lot of work right now, taking out that one stock just a minute ago, and now he's comboing Steve for a little bit as well, but managed to get out of that. I still can't believe Winty has held on.
Yeah,
their stock
yeah. Young Link is very light, so it's very good to see right there. The down air going to take that and making something happen here, but still a one stock deficit.
And they're both at high percent, so that's definitely a dangerous spot to be at. Obviously, Snake can hold himself up for a while, but if he's not careful, he could have another top last zone fiasco again.
Yeah,
so you gotta watch out for that.
And the problem too is like, you know, Young Link can struggle to kill, but you also have the Steve right here who
does not struggle.
Does not really struggle to kill as much. So that's your big problem. And sometimes too, like right there, a couple seconds ago, one thing I saw is Steve put a TNT at ledge, and that just kind of kept Bryce there because Bryce couldn't really do anything until that went away, and so that allowed them to kind of focus on CJ for a bit.
Yeah.
They're going to take it.
They were doing a good job of keeping him away for a little bit, but that's going to be closing out Bryce's last stock. This is a very difficult situation for Snake to be in. He's not an amazing character for dealing with 2v1s, I would imagine. Still living. Ooh.
I didn't mean to clip that. I was just trying to see what it was. All right, there we go. All right, well, there we go. DJ Hyper Boost, thank you for